Oh, your turn, Golden.
No, it's yours.
I think it is yours. Yeah.
I did great.
Maybe
I
it's
think I
fine.
just. Okay.
Hey,
5
Great
mana.
Warmonger. 5 mana, 3/8. When you take damage on your turn, this gains an equal amount of attack. Hidden, transfuse.
Yes, it's 4 lines. Fuck yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge. So is Briar.
Yeah.
Briar.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
like any demon that you print is just going to be good in Warlock, only because they have just so much demon support.
Mhm.
This becomes very good with your hero power,
Yeah.
like your natural hero power. And I could see why you were trying to combo like
Still taking damage.
yeah and stuff like that, because like you can get like effects like this and stuff. I feel like this is just you're probably playing this on 5 and then next turn probably hero powering, just cuz why the fuck do you not want to give this +2 attack and draw?
It's just giving more value to your hero power.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you just
And
bust,
that's just nice.
and Warlock already has the best hero power in the game, so
True.
Thoughts on the stats cost?
that's expected. Actually, you know, you perfected the stats here. I could see it being at 2 attack, but 3 attack makes it viable. Like 2 attack makes it so that when you play it immediately it's garbage, and then only after you hero power it becomes good. At 3 mana it kind of removes a lot of stuff, so it's decent, at least.
Yeah. 3 attack.
Maybe you give this taunt. I know it's 4
I don't
lines
think
already.
so.
No,
Really?
ignore the 4 lines. Ignore the 4 lines.
Okay.
I think this is like what you're hitting face with. I don't think you want things to hit this.
So
This is what's
what
behind
what
your taunt.
okay, what you just said is why I think it needs taunt, is because this can get very strong and out of control because of how much damage you can do to your face.
Oh yeah.
Right? So
Well, if this has taunt, let's say this has taunt, and then
Okay.
your opponent tries to start trading into it,
oh, and then
and then
transfuse it.
you just transfuse it back to full. I feel like that's
Yeah,
snowbally as fuck, though.
It is.
So at least you have a choice.
But if okay, so
you know,
true, but then if it's behind, what if it's then behind a taunt and now you don't get to attack into it? And now not only do it has transfuse, which you have to deal with, it's now untargetable because it's hidden behind a taunt. Which is why I think it needs taunt, because it needs to be able to be hit behind taunt. Like I feel like it is a good card.
yeah.
5 mana 3/8 will not carry the game. But if this, I could see somewhere in the future where I can do 15 damage to myself in a turn and then turn that around on my opponent. And then
Right.
heal, and you know what I mean?
True, and you can just heal all that damage.
And by the way, it's a demon, so I can give it lifesteal if I wanted, somehow, with Dark Gift.
True.
Yeah.
So,
If a I feel like if a minion has
Yeah,
transfuse,
the
which
charge
is a very
is
strong
dark.
ability, but if you can pair transfuse with lifesteal on the same minion, it's just absolutely crazy.
Or you
Well,
can give this charge.
You can give this charge.
Give
yeah.
this
So, like,
charge.
yeah,
The
'cause
Dark
Dark Gift. Dark
Oh,
Gift.
sorry.
Dark
I thought
Gift.
just on the base card. My bad.
No.
No.
You can give this charge with
Or, like,
Dark
unrated.
Gifts and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because any demons are good,
Can
dude.
you deal 27 damage to yourself in one turn?
Fucking Colton.
That's the question.
Oh my god.
Isn't there a card that makes a creature cost health instead of mana?
Yeah, that's Agamagam.
Yeah.
How much mana is that?
Yeah, it's like
He's 9.
9?
Okay.
Yeah, he's 9, I think.
Is it the next
But
next creature?
No,
you
the next
play?
creature, yeah.
He's an old god. He is an
No.
old god, so you could have him be 1 mana if you discover him off the deer.
Yes, but hold on. Is it does it read the next creature you play this turn, or the next creature you play, period?
I think next creature you play.
The next card you play
Next card you
costs
play, yeah.
opponent's health.
Okay, so this then is a 5 mana kill your opponent if it has charge.
Because it instantly gains 5.
Yes. No.
Is that how it would
you're
work,
not-
though? Does
No,
it proc
hold on,
after?
guys. No.
Well, first
No,
of all,
no, you're not.
it costs the opponent's health. But let's say it costed your health. Let's just say.
If no, guys, just listen. If I can get a card to cost health and somehow give this charge, I then now can do any amount of damage I want to do to the person's face at 5 mana. Because all I would have to do is play this card and then play the thing for health, which is not hard into getting into that scenario. I'm just saying there's a scenario where this becomes very strong with charge. However, I think that is Disneyland. But I'm not saying that like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like this makes the card ridiculous. I'm just saying that there is an upper reach to this card, and maybe like I'm just saying that the longer this stays out on the board, the scarier and scarier it gets, because if I get the right combo, I can just kill somebody with this card alone.
This is a snowball card for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Would
with the
you
taunt
like?
Card, but like,
could I offer you a ticket to Disneyland with this card? Hi there. Remember to leave a like and drop a comment down below. Give me your ideas, what changes you would do for all these cards, and there are a lot more videos coming your way about Hearthstone and custom Hearthstone cards, way beyond this series that I'm doing right now, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. So remember to subscribe.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
So this is the Black Rose Demonologist. 2 mana 1/4. Discover a demon. If it had the same card, if you had the same card, okay. Discover a demon. It should read, if you had a card with the same name in your starting deck. Yeah, same name in the starting deck. Choose a dark gift.
Choose out of 3.
Yep.
That's how dark gifts work usually.
Well, no, you would have like wait.
That's how dark gift works.
Oh, sorry. It's just because I always discover a minion with a dark gift, so I just get 3 different dark gifts on 3 different minions. But okay. So would it just be give it a dark gift, or?
Okay, discover a minion. If you had if you discover a minion, if you had a card with the same name in your starting deck, choose a dark gift for it. Okay, no, that is right. Okay. You're right. It is the opposite way around when you're like, dark gift is choosing 3 minions with 3 different dark gifts, whereas this is choosing a dark gift for 1 minion.
Yeah.
Like you're going to discover a demon. You're going to choose 1 out of 3 demons, and then that demon that you choose, if it was in your deck, you're going to give it a dark gift.
Then you get a second layer of options. Yeah. But this one, so this is a cheap card, but it has a pretty strong condition, but it has a pretty damn strong upside to it too. If you discover the one before, for example, right?
Well, I would assume yeah. So this is the way you get the Grey Warmonger in your hand and give it charge easily and buff it or get. Okay, so you really are making a combo for the Grey Warmonger unintentionally or intentionally, because like the Grey Warmonger can almost you've now made it easy. Disneyland is not so far in the distance anymore.
Yeah. It's a lot of conditions, but is it achievable? Is it realistic?
It's not really a lot of. It's not really a lot of. It's you made Disneyland. You made Disneyland 10 times
Holy
closer,
shit.
buddy. Oh, you gotta understand, demonic studies. No, not demonic studies. No, because it doesn't matter. It can be demonic studies. You can like. There's so many fucking ways, but yeah. I don't know, dude. This is crazy. It's a good card. Okay, in a vacuum, Black Rose Demonologist. I like it. It's cool. I like dark gifts. Very cool.
What if it was a random dark gift?
No, you got a dark gift is not random, unless like it's dark gift is choosable.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't need to change. I guess what I'm saying is you don't need to change an already established keyword.
Question for you two: would you nerf this card? If so, how?
Make it a 2/2.
A 2/2.
Yep.
Does the stats matter
Oh yeah.
They do.
for the effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would say make it a 2/2
2 mana 2/2.
if there was a nerf.
Okay. But you think
Because
the effect
1/4
is okay? Because it's
The-
Disneyland-ish, but maybe that's what makes it cool, you know? I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not going to print, okay, if you're not going to print something that isn't at least a little bit strong, you're not going to be able to print anything in standard that's going to do anything to the fucking meta.
Yeah.
So, I'm not. No, I don't. It's gonna have. There has to be a Disneyland if
Yeah.
there was.
Well,
you know
that's
what
a
I mean?
tricky thing with Hearthstone, and that's why I actually like it. I will say above Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. It's that it is able to increase its power without like massively power creeping. It's incremental, and they can always, there's always rotations and stuff. But I feel like the power creep is well, it's like pretty well handled. I think that's probably due to the fact that the cards are simple. So there's only so many things one card can do, right?
And when they have costs.
True. When they have cost. Should I show them another Disneyland card? Hold on, let me think about this. I think I will.
Okay,
Go.
so we have 4 mana 2/4 Dr.Esslanger.
Esslanger.
Esslanger?
I think so. I'm not
That's
sure.
how I want it pronounced.
I don't know how to read things.
I don't know. Well,
Battle Cry, Spell Burst, and Death Rattle. Discover a friendly minion that died this game. Holy moly.
I'm looking at this. It should be 6 mana. This is a bit much. Fuck me.
Yeah. So that's a card.
Are you mad, Kirk?
I'm not mad, actually.
Okay.
This is just like... This is... You built a card. I like this card. I like this card a lot. You built a card that works really well with the cards that you printed.
In a
that
too
you
direct
made already.
way? Is it too direct? Should it really just discover a minion that died this game instead of a friendly one?
It might need to be a 5 mana 3/5. Just because on turn 4 it might be too fast to have this effect.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, what it does is not a problem, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think what it does is game breaking.
So
No, that's fine.
the reason why I think this card is pretty insane, but I'm not sure if it's too insane. Again, these are all things like I'm making it strong, but I'm not sure if it's actually strong or actually weak. But like in this case, when you pair it with Swain, first of all, you're gonna get all your demons that you're almost guaranteed to have their hidden like passive basically, and if you have already played Swain before this, then they cost 1 less and they have their hidden unlocked, right? So
Okay, sure, but also that's probably on turn 8.
like
or
8, yeah, later on. So,
Because, like, I'll say that, like, I'll again bring up Hilsga or whatever the fuck it is, the plague person from Death Knight.
Hell yeah, yeah.
That's this card has the same problem as that card, and what that is, you have to draw it. And are you guaranteed to draw it on turn 4? No. Are you hard mulliganing for cards that you can play and this card so that it can be played on turn 4? Hell yeah. Is it going to happen every game? No. So this is probably going to be played later anyway, just because like you're just not going to get it on turn 4. And if you are going to get it on turn 4, are you going to want to play it on turn 4?
Mhm.
Have you played the right cards? Exactly, probably not.
So
because
is 4 okay as a cost?
only
In
reason
hindsight?
I'm saying 4 might not be okay is because it's too cheap. You might be able to Battle Cry, Spell Burst, and Death Rattle off of this card on the same turn at 10 mana. Which,
Correct.
is that a big deal? I don't know. I can't say it is, but I can tell you that objectively how much you got off of this one card is a lot for 4 mana.
Makes sense.
Especially tied with like what you are building. If you are not getting random cards, you are getting cards that you've put in your deck. And if you're putting cards in your deck, you're putting the best cards that in your deck you possibly can. So you are drawing good cards from this card.
Yeah.
No matter
And you
what.
needed to have traded all those cards, so they're actually dead, right? To actually get the
Exactly,
value out of
and
this
this
card.
makes
so.
it. That's why I'm saying you're playing this
Yeah.
card later anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a good card. It's not broken by
Okay.
too many means. It doesn't. If it was like a demon, it would be broken.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a demon, now the fact
Yeah.
that it's not a demon actually makes it not broken. So.
Yeah.
No, I have no problem with this card. I don't think. If this was printed in the game, the only thing I could see, this is being like a 5-mana 3. Like, I've played the game so much that I've seen cards that have a similar power level of this card, and they're usually just printed at like 5. That's just the way it is. Like Lotheb. This feels like the power of Lotheb.
Power level wise, yeah.
Power level wise of Lotheb.
Yeah.
Of Lotheb. Right? Exactly, right? Like,
So Lotheb.
this feels like a Lotheb
the goat.
power card.
the goat Lotheb. Would you really
Because
need
you were
to,
drawn-
even if you put it at 5, I feel like you're mostly playing this for the effect. Would you still bump it up to 3-5 or 2-5 or 3-4? You know.
No, I 3-5 is just, it's not a 5-5 because it shouldn't be. It could be 4-4-5. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
5 mana 4-4?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe.
Yeah. I think
Maybe.
so. See, the thing is, it's the breakpoints. I think you.
I'm closer to the line, right, than before, maybe.
Yeah. I think you think of like, so 4 mana 4-5 is the OG good fucking stat line for 4.
Yeah.
That is Chillwind Yeti, my friend.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
And that, like, for a good way to start like thinking about designing cards is what is a power level for a vanilla 4 mana card, and then that's how you can kind of decide what like the level of power this could be. Like at 4 mana, this could be a 4 mana 3-4.
4 mana 3-4. Yeah. I'm thinking more about what can I do with 5, right?
If it's at 5, it's like a 4-4. 4-4 is actually clean. That's a clean little stat line. And you know what? That even makes sense for Warlock.
Why is that?
Because all named characters seem to be like Warlocks seem to be like weak in stature. And
Yeah, because
this is
they're
like
Warlocky card, right? They're not the monsters themselves. They're just like
Exactly.
use strong magic,
So-
right? So
so like it being a strong dude because it's a Warlock. It's still a Warlock, right? Warlocks are still strong. They're just weak in stature. So like it being a 5 mana 4-4 still makes sense because it's still strong, but it's still weak for being a 5 mana 4-4. So
Yep.
it's like lore wise, it makes a lot of sense. I like it. It's a good
yeah.
card.
So
It's like
Colton, you would make this a 5 mana 4-4? Or is there any other stat line you would think?
No. 5 mana 4-4.
5 mana 4-4. All right.
When he said that, I agree with him completely.
Instantly, yeah. Do you guys want a Warlock secret? Are we there? I think we're there.
Hell yes. Let's see some Warlock.
Hell yeah.
A rose turned black, a 0 mana epic Warlock secret. When you reach your maximum hand size, increase it by 1. So this already breaks the game. Secrets can only be activated on your opponent's turn.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
I'll make this work. Okay, thanks. I didn't know that. Not that I didn't know, but it's like a detail that you don't think about.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. So my point with this card is there's so much discovery and demon generation that from experience, when you discover a lot, you tend to reach a really big hand size. And I was like, you know what? This is a kind of condition I could see being at 0, not being too overpowered, but being pretty interesting, you know? However, it cannot trigger on your turn, so that is...
You know what's amazing? I actually think this is not overpowered, even if it worked how you wanted it to work. But by secret means, this doesn't work. How about when your opponent discovers?
Oh, when your opponent discovers? What?
Increase your maximum hand size by 1.
When your opponent discovers.
Yeah.
For 0
Because
mana? I feel like that's really easy condition, no? Could be wrong, but
Okay, I think you might be overestimating the power of increasing your hand size by 1.
True.
You are overestimating that power.
okay.
That's why I'm saying you, funny enough, made a very balanced. This is why I said it this way. You made a very balanced 0. I was wondering what you were gonna do with 0 mana fucking secrets because you can't be doing much. And you know what? This ain't doing much, but it probably plays into what you're doing. If your 4-drop here is fucking drawing you 3 cards, and that's a lot. And if you need hand size, and that's what you're trying to increase, like if you're thinking that you're going to increase, like you're going to be at max hand size, or you want to be further than that, 0 mana doing that is not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's broke. Okay. Do you know how I know it's 0 mana? The 2-drop minion that increased your maximum hand size by 1. It was a overstatted 2-drop.
Yeah, I saw one card that's like increase your maximum mana and hand size by 1.
And it's a 2-drop 2/3. So it's already an overstatted. So it's a good statted 2-drop, and it does that. So like this being 0 and having to be taken up a slot in your deck, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Let's say it was secret when your opponent discovers. I think that's actually cool because you're discovering so much, right?
I think I like that because you're like, oh, you're doing the thing that I'm doing. Let me
ruin it.
Let me show you how much I'm better at it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Interesting, yeah. No, yeah, this, you know what? I'm just gonna show you guys all the 0-cost secrets now. I'm pretty hyped.
No,
I'm pretty happy with this.
Holy. We got Raum's Raven. 0 mana. Secret. When an enemy's secret is triggered, counter it. Theory, that can't go off!
Fuck!
You can only trigger enemy secrets on your turn!
Wait, that's so ironic that we just talked about this, actually.
You're like, I'm so pumped, let me show you the rest of it. I was really quiet.
So,
I was really quiet
I just broke the rule twice in one card.
Yeah.
God.
I'm so excited to show you the rest of these. Oh, I love you, Siri.
Oh my god.
That's the best.
But this also plays into what you kind of just said before. It's like, okay, they're discovering too, but you know, I'm making everyone have secrets, but your secrets just work a little bit less than mine.
How about this? What this should read is secret. When an enemy plays a secret, counter it.
That could just be very simple, yeah. Very simple fix.
When an enemy plays a secret, counter it for 0 mana.
Yeah.
Because that's what that's how this card works.
Does that make sense? 0 mana too?
Yes,
yeah.
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Because you're not
Okay,
you're not countering spells, you're only countering secrets. Yeah. And guess what? Your deck is doing that because you're playing LeBlanc.
You just gotta think about it. Like the counter spells that are already in the game. 3 mana, it counters the spell. 2 mana, it sends it back to their hand and costs more. 1 mana, it plays a different spell. 0 mana.
Only secrets.
Only secrets, and secrets are never triggered on the turn you play them, right? So.
You know what this reminds me of? Raum's Ravens reminds me of Mental Misstep from Magic. So this is a Magic card called Mental Misstep. 1 blue Phyrexian mana. It is an instant spell, and Phyrexian mana can be played for 2 life instead of 1 blue. This spell counter targets spell with converter mana cost 1. And so, what this spell was made basically for was Modern, because Modern has a bunch of 1-drop spells that everybody plays. And so you would just put this in your deck and not be a blue deck, because you can just pay 2 life
instead. Yeah. So this was a free spell that countered other 1-drop spells. That's cool. Yeah. I see it.
That's kind of why this reminds me of this card, because you were playing this secret to counter other secrets, and it costs 0 because it's like I like it. That's cool.
Plus, it's the vision, so all the secrets from the Ravens will be told back to Swain, so there's no secrets you can keep from him. So that's why.
Yeah, so
That's
mental,
cool.
you're dragging them into this game of playing secrets, and then you're just like, I'm countering this secret because I know you got it. You know.
The only cost, in a way, a card slot can be its own cost, right? So you're
Exactly.
it's that's like the only cost you gotta think about. So, man. All right, last secret
That guy's
for 0 mana.
Back
episode
to yep.
of Kirk and Colton fixing Tiri's
That's
Hearthstone
pretty much,
card.
yeah. My friends fixed my Hearthstone cards. Good work.
How did I fucked up this card this time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cabal of Dark Magic. 0 mana when a friendly undead or demon dies during. Oh my gosh, this doesn't work. I don't even have to read the rest.
It just have to. Okay, let's just say dies, but it's on the opponent's turn. Fuck it. Oh, actually, no, it's still bad because you don't get
No,
mana
that
crystals
was
on your
still
opponent's
bad.
turn. Fuck.
Yep. Would this be broken, Colton, if this was a 0 mana revive a demon or undead? Like just revive it to full. Or what if this was 0? Actually, you know what? No, this should be 0 mana. When
I think we're thinking the same thing right now.
Yep, this should be 0 mana. If a demon or undead dies, put it back into your hand with the hidden cost activated. Like if
With
it-
a
if,
hidden
like
cost? Oh, with the
the
hidden
hidden cost,
activated.
like-
Okay.
like I'm not sure how to word it, but basically if it's if a demon or undead die with hidden dies, return it to your hand with the hidden keyword
Unlocked. Yeah.
activated.
Activated,
Yeah.
unlocked. I'll figure it out from there. Yeah.
Discovered.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Oh,
When a
discover. Yeah,
friendly
that's
undead or demon
eloquent.
dies,
Yeah.
Return it to your hand discovered.
Bro, Colton understood the assignment. Oh my god.
I didn't know how to word it. I didn't know how to
Hey,
word it, but
I
I
know
knew
how
how
to put stuff in places. Okay.
That's actually perfect.
Me and Colton were both thinking the same thing. I just didn't know how to word
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
I'm,
All right.
I'm retarded.
No, trust me. If someone's retarded, it's me right now. Okay. That's just how it works.
Third secret, by the way. Is there another one? There better not be another
So-
one, because it's not gonna work.
No, this is it. There's 3 secrets right now.
Okay.
Because I have a cap of 20 cards. But that I was showing you today. But I thought about this because it was 0 mana, but the condition was 2 frost runes restore 2 mana crystals. So I thought if you can get 0 for a slot and get 2 mana crystals back in a turn, I feel like that could be a secret somehow as well. And the condition could just be like a minion dies. The problem is that I'm making it on my turn constantly.
But if you wanted it to be like this, how you could word this is when a friendly undead or demon dies during your next turn, give yourself 2 more mana crystals.
We're playing Dr.Esslanger on turn 2.
True.
Yeah.
All right. We're done with the secrets. We're back to minions, and it's gonna be mostly minions from here.
Hell yeah. Oh my. We got the Gray Basilisk Rider, 5 mana 4/4. Rush also damages minions next to whomever this attacks. Hidden damage reduces their attack by 2.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool card.
5 lines, but I'll figure it out. Would you slot this or only discover? I think that's gonna be the thing for every single gray card.
Kirk,
How much was the
what are you thinking about right now?
You hear the gears grinding. It's
What is it? Just say it.
Oh, so first of all, is the hidden clear in what it does?
yeah. Yeah. I think it's clear, but it could be reworded a little bit. I'm trying to see if I'm rereading the stuff and a 5 mana 4/4 that deals 12 damage. It's kind of nuts.
Up to 12, yeah.
I'm just
If it
trying
suicide
to
bombs too.
figure out
You
why
say if
the
it's suicide.
hidden matter.
The hidden don't matter. The only way the hidden matters is if it's when it's attacking. So basically, when this attacks, reduce the attack by 2 instead of when it damages, because that's the only time does that matter, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Like
then
the hidden doesn't do anything if you kill them,
yeah, exactly.
and there's no point in playing this if you're not gonna kill the minions. It's a rush minion, so you're only ever playing this to clear like 3 minions, and they're most likely gonna have 4 health.
Maybe this is the first bad card.
Because you wouldn't play this later on to just debuff a fuck ton of minions. Well, actually, by
No,
2. I used to actually write this. Damage reduces their attack by 4, which was like just the attack of this. But I feel like minus 12 on the opponent's board is a little bit much. So I made it just 2.
But it saves you.
If this, okay, so if this
But maybe
was,
it is. It should be. Maybe it should be.
If you were thinking this as a thing that reduces attack, so okay, what do you want this? What I'm first gonna ask is, what was your idea and vision for this card? Was it to reduce attack so that minions stay on the board, or to just wipe the board?
So it obviously has 2 functions, right? Depending on if it's hit or not. I think if you play this early on, it's kind of like a open up the board for you, and then just get like a massive board advantage and just keep going. If you play this maybe later on, like when you're at 10 mana and stuff, this ideally, maybe if it was like reduction of like 12 per se, this is just kind of the cavalry that comes in and just nerfs your opponent's board. So it has those 2 together.
I figured
So-
it out.
But maybe it's too weak at 2. Maybe it needs to be 4, or maybe it just needs to be equal
I know
to attack.
Exactly how to fix it.
All right, go for it.
So it is
So-
a 3 mana, 4/4
Rush.
with rush.
Yeah.
When you discover it, also damages minions next to whomever this
Ah,
attacks.
yeah, you reverse it. Yeah.
Damage reduces their attack by 2. Because then you're playing it early, and you're discovering it from your other
Later.
cards that discover your dead minions, and
Yeah.
then you're getting the effect.
Yeah, because this
Right.
alone. Okay, the reason I'm so quiet.
'Cause- yeah,
was
'cause
this
the
is
li-
first
4/4
bad
with
card.
Yeah.
rush.
This
That's
is the
great.
first bad card technically. I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you wanted it at 5 mana, and you wanted this like damaging reduce their attacks, you want it to be like a 5 mana 1/6 with rush, and then what you do is
Yeah, and then it's only playing off of its debuff.
Yeah.
yeah, or you want it to kill minions, so then you just make it a big minion that swipes. This is why I said, man, this is a 5 mana for deal 12 damage. Like that's a lot of damage. Like that's like
It's just
That's
the
a
hit.
lot of
It's just
damage.
that the hidden is useless. Or
yeah, the hidden's useless.
But would you
so
play
I'm
this
just
without
like,
the
Remove
hidden?
The hidden.
Yeah.
I would
to,
play. I would.
to the cleave.
Yeah,
Then it becomes a late game control card. But
Yeah.
early game, it's a clear card.
It's
so
a
it's
3
still
mana
control, but in
4/4
a different
clear
way.
1 minion. Yeah.
Oh, but you would not play this at 5 mana for the first.
The other cleave cards is the beast. That is a
Yep.
2/4.
Yep.
There's I think a mech, right? That's a 6/9. Is that in standard? I know
That
it's in
cleaves?
Battlegrounds. I don't know if that's in standard.
That's not in.
Here.
There's a fucking mech that cleaves.
Yeah, he's a
What?
6/9.
What the nice.
I'm not sure there's a mech that cleaves, but I'll until he shows me.
He attacks. There's another card. I based that text slightly more on
I
the
found it.
Hunter Death Knight card, which is the Hound.
Yo, get rolled, Kirk.
Oh, Foe
told you.
Reaper. That was in the game. Yeah.
The other card that I based this on, it was whomever this attacks. So I feel like this attacks would work on everything, but it's funny that
It
they're using it that way.
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just be this every time, and it would still work.
Yeah, because there's also this one. No, it's because we don't think the Cave Hydra, because it's a beast, it doesn't have sentience, right?
There we go.
But the mechs, they do, because they're like androids.
Yep.
So it's an it, the beast is a this, and the humanoid with sentience is a he.
Human language.
I'm losing my mind.
Hearthstone is dumb.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. Hopefully this next card is good, because I think it's good, but maybe it's not good. Up to you guys to decide.
Gray Reckoner. 2 mana taunt, spell burst, gain +1/+1. Hidden. Endless spell burst.
It is cool.
It has the juice. That's what I'll say.
It's got the juice.
It's got the
I
juice.
don't know if he's going in a lot of decks. He might go in some decks.
I think in the deck that you are playing LeBlanc in, this goes in only for the fact that 0-cost spells and, like, you know.
Can happen, yeah.
Yeah, so in that specific scenario, yes.
Because, like, if you're discovering him with a Dark Gift, right? Because you're discovering a minion from your deck.
Yeah.
With the guy, right? You discover him, and maybe he's got extra stats, so he's bigger to start off. And then
Or maybe
you
he
just
has
make him
charge.
bigger
Or
and
maybe he has
bigger.
charge.
Maybe he's got charge.
Mm.
Maybe he's cute. I don't know.
Maybe he
This
summons a
is-
copy of himself next to you, and then you
This
can
guy-
double everything. Yeah.
Summon
Unfortunately,
a
guys.
2/2 copy? Oh.
Unfortunately, guys, this guy is the temperature of the kiddie pool at the.
Yeah.
Would you
Like,
say this
he
is a
is-
common card?
I would say this is a lukewarm water.
Yeah.
This is a very common card.
Yeah. So it would work in our deck.
This is
Would you
definitely not
slot
the
it in
water.
one?
This is definitely not the water on your. This is not the water on your nightstand at 2 a.m. Definitely not. This is not that water. This is water that you have to drink.
This is water that you left on your nightstand and woke up and you sipped it by accident.
But yeah,
See, that's
but
really
it
the
just
best water.
it just kind of tastes like tap water, like 2 times more. You know?
Oh yeah, tap water times 2. Yeah.
That's what it tastes like middle of the night.
Tap water times 2. It's just not. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's an okay card.
It's okay.
It's potentially like, again, if you draw this early and you got some pretty low cost spells like 1 mana, 0 mana, you can maybe buff this up to a pretty reasonable amount like early on. Maybe late game it's a lot weaker for sure. Here the thing with this deck is that you can slot and not slot it, but the thing is that if you do slot it, you can still kind of rediscover it with Dr.Esslanger, right? So it's like, do I slot it? Do I not slot it? You know.
It kind of does some things with like Vlad a little, because
Right, because if you're discovering a
more
spell,
good.
yeah,
yeah,
you
you know.
could do something. Yeah.
Anyway, just good. Just this is an okay card. It's
Alrighty.
not like it's not gonna be good. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good either.
Oh my, oh my. Oh, I know this guy. He's a 3/2.
Not anymore. It's a 3 minutes.
Gray. He's a 1 mana 3/2. I'm pretty sure. Gray Grenadier. 3 mana 2/2. Not keeping to his original stats. Battle Cry. Summon a copy of this for each enemy minion. Take 1 damage per copy. Hidden charge. Who is taking the damage?
What's taking damage? What is it?
Oh, you're a hero.
Right.
So
You take 1 damage per copy.
So
is how that-
enemy has 3 minions on board. You play this, you summon 3 more, so it's 4 minions against 3, and you take 3 damage.
Summon a copy. So this is how it should be worded. Summon a copy of this for each enemy minion.
Oh, I've tried, buddy. I've tried, but go ahead, try.
Then take 1 damage per copy.
Just then, basically? It's just that then is better than a
Then take
period?
1 damage per. Yes.
Okay.
You just need to.
It just made it,
Just,
I just found that this made it clean because I got a period and a sentence right under, instead of just putting it then. But, I could see it that way. I've tried doing like, summon a copy and take 1 damage, but the problem is like you don't know which is multiplied, and it's just really confusing. Trust me. But yeah, I could use then. I could use a period. I could use a comma. Then yeah, I don't know. But
You could
you guys
also
get the
say,
gist though.
For each, take 1 damage. Like summon at the
Yeah,
end.
it could be like take 1 damage for each Gray Grenadier on field.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. But I could do take 1 damage for each.
For
There is each twice. I found it read pretty well when
Now,
you say take 1
technically-
damage per copy. But
He
I could
is
say each again.
doing it. So it could be take 1 damage for each of me. So
I think
Yeah.
isn't me or I a very LOR thing, right? This normally refers to it as to the third person, right? In Hearthstone, so.
Summon a copy of this for each enemy minion.
Take 1 damage for each of this? Nah, that's so weird.
For each summoned.
Take 1 damage for each summoned. Maybe it'll fit.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll fit.
That's probably... Yeah, maybe it'll fit. That's probably it, though.
So each enemy minion,
cool
then take 1 damage for each summoned. Yeah.
Can we just add summoned on the end of that? Summon a copy of this
minion. Maybe if I make this, if I make the text smaller, this and 4 might go up to the other line, so I can maybe make this work. But yeah, we get the point. Yeah, no, it's a good idea for sure.
Not a card in the deck, one that you want to discover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Do you guys think the 1 damage makes sense as kind of a cost to just 3 mana? More. It's 3 damage. You have more minions than your enemy, basically.
Because in LOR, he's a, I think it's a 1 mana, 3/2, and when he dies, he deals 2 damage to your health.
Gotcha. Oh, so he still does damage to yourself. Cool. Cool.
This is very Warlock coded, so I just agree.
Excellent. That's what I want to hear. Are you guys ready for another LOR art card? Maybe Colton could tell me if it's still LOR or not. But it's Kirk's turn to read anyway. So
I know that guy.
Gray Soldier. 4 mana. At the end of your turn, destroy an enemy minion with equal attack and health. Then take 2 damage. Hidden. Also triggers as Death Rattle. Meh. The equal health and attack is a very restrictive thing. This is not that strong. It's okay. It's actually probably very weak.
True.
You would need to buff this. That's my opinion.
Okay. I was thinking there's a lot of
It should be equal or less, and you should choose either attack or health. Not both.
What do you mean? No. So
the way this is worded. No,
okay,
I know,
yeah,
but the way this is worded makes it so that the enemy minion has to be a 3/3 to kill for it to kill it.
Okay. Did you guys know what the effect I was going for?
No.
Okay.
So if you mean 3 or less.
No.
Okay.
If an enemy minion has, for example, 6 attack and 6 health, it will die from this.
Yeah. If their health and
attack are equal. That is maybe a better way. Yeah. I just read it how you guys read it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just read it how you guys read it. I understand now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it works. So if your opponent has a 2/2, if he has a 5/5, he has a 10/10, if he has one that's reduced to a 2/2, 5/5, 10/10, they would die from this.
That's actually not bad.
So the way this works is then, just so that I understand, is it kills minions that have attack and health equal to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not starting, but the one they can be starting, but it can be just they damaged it to the point where they have equal attack and health.
So then it should read, at the end of your turn, destroy an enemy minion with attack in sorry, I read
with attack equal to its health.
Yes, boom.
There you go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Then you take 2 damage. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty good. If you can, yeah.
Is it okay at 4 mana though?
It should be a 3/3 for 3.
3 mana 3/3.
Oh yeah, this is
okay. Yeah, I can see it. I went a little ham because like I'm thinking, man, 4. I mean, yeah. I mean,
they're very easy to kill.
No, for sure. And I have seen spells like, for example, Asphyxiate, which is 3 mana, which is just a removal spell for the strongest thing on the opponent's board, right? So,
that's strong.
So you know this could potentially hit the biggest shit on their board, right? for 4 mana, I could see. Although you have 4 mana, 1 more mana for the body, but I mean the body rarely
It is very
matters too much.
restrictive because if people are playing like low health, high attack taunt dudes, this is never going to hit anything. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Or if they're playing like high attack, low health dudes, this is not going to hit those things.
It's rarely the reverse. It's rarely that. It's mostly the reverse, right?
Yes, it's usually.
Yeah, usually. Unless Zerg, but you know. Okay, so 3 mana 3/3. Is this slotted? I would think so.
Oh yeah, this is if you're using
it's
this.
just removal.
It's just removal.
And then you're just it's basically
Sometimes
the
it's extra
Starship
removal.
piece.
Yeah, sometimes it's removal, and then sometimes it's extra removal. Because then you just
Question actually. Now, this is at the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn, is that still your turn, right? Because
Yes, it will, yes.
yeah. So it will proc Warmonger, buffing its attack by 2.
Yes, it will
Yes.
buff the attack of
Yeah.
Warmonger.
Okay. Cool. I like Warmonger. He's cool. Shit, we're almost done actually. We have 2 cards left. This next card is
Only been.
It's only been 2 hours.
It's only been 2 hours. This next card, let me read it before I actually want to show you guys because it's a slightly cringe card. I won't lie.
4 mana, tradable. The Faceless. Permanently give a 1-cost minion in your deck +1/+1 for every secret that was played this game.
I wonder who you want me to cast this on.
Oh my, how could we ever wonder?
3 mana and we're good to go. This is wrap it and trap it and fucking put it in the game.
Yeah. I would have to put in the tag cannot be transformed, but I think that's fine. If I put it at 3 mana.
Oh, right. No, 4 is right then. 4 is right. No. Thematically, 4 is right.
Especially late. I mean, you're playing this as late as possible too, right?
No,
and
4
then
is right. Yeah.
and the kind of goal is you kind of, I guess you buff your LeBlanc, and then for 1 mana, you know, you can just keep playing it because it keeps going back into your deck if it dies. So you for 1 mana you just keep throwing out like a, I don't know, 12/12, sorry, 13/13 like minion or something. It dies, you draw it, at least you have a minion, and you just keep trying to do that. It's the reason why I say this is a little bit cringe is because as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, this feels like very Yu-Gi-Oh-esque, where it's so fucking precise and targeted to a specific thing that it doesn't feel like a real Hearthstone card, and that's why I don't like this card.
My reaction is actually hysterical then. My reaction's actually funny as fuck. I think
here's the thing. This is where I've painted myself into a corner, it feels, because this is a card that's like I feel like is necessary to the archetype I'm doing, but it's completely, utterly not a real Hearthstone card, as in like you cannot slot this in any other circumstance ever, and it feels kind of bad. But for what it does, I do feel like it makes my LeBlanc kind of like a late game, just consistent thing that you can actually use because you want to use your cards in Hearthstone. So,
are you ready for me to change this card and still it be a Hearthstone card?
Okay, please, I need your help on this one.
Permanently give a 1-cost minion in your deck +1/+1 for every spell that you played that didn't start in your deck.
For a spell that you played that didn't start in your deck.
Because with
So
how
it would be every spell that's discovered.
Yep.
And it would be every secret that's changed.
Are we discovering spell? No, because we're transforming spells. You mean? Yeah.
And we're discovering spells. Which
And we're
is cards
discovering.
put in our
We are.
deck.
We're discovering Warlock spells. Yeah.
we are discovering stuff.
But I mean, like discovering and just basically anything that just didn't start in your deck. Yeah.
Yep.
For every spell, for every card.
I would say
almost.
No, dude. No, I want to say spell. Because
Okay, spell,
if
yeah.
you say every card, this is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
gotta say-
No, that is
It's
retarded.
gotta
Yeah.
be restricted a little bit.
Yeah.
And spell even makes it even more lore thematic because you're changing spells
Yeah.
in the opponent's deck. You're playing with discoveries. Like it's like literally the lore. And I just like it's perfect.
Okay.
Boom, done.
That could be a thing. I don't know if it's a thing in Hearthstone where you can have a card be unplayable because as soon as you don't have a 1-cost minion in your deck, you can't play this.
Discover it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. But I mean, like, can that happen? A card that just cannot be played.
I mean, that's just Highlander card.
Yeah.
Until you have no more duplicates. Somebody plays an Albatross.
Oh wait, I thought Highlander cards was like in your starting deck.
No.
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
They can
So hold on, no. Okay. Why he's confused is because Highlander started with.
True.
So
like
Highlander.
Start of game if your deck is.
That's actually new. No, that's new.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it
The
isn't.
start of yes, it is. That's the new way it does it.
Wormy Boy is not new.
Which worm?
The worm that made buffed your hero power. It upgraded it. And there was the wolf that made it cost 1 less.
Oh, you're talking about Baku and Gen Greymane.
The odd and even.
Yeah, but there you go. That's a start of game effect that upgraded your hero power. Yes, that's fine. But
it's like the same thing as like a Highlander. You have to build your deck around a condition.
Yes, but okay. But what I'm saying is all the Highlander things started with checking if your deck had duplicates. It was never the start of the game where like
it was never a starting
the
deck thing.
The way we're worded now is it goes off by how your deck started, whereas before it goes start of game if your deck has no duplicates. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now it checks if your deck. It checks if the start of your game, your deck had all singletons. Back then, it checked the moment you played something that was a Highlander card.
Gotcha.
Like Zephyr. Like Zephyr was like it would check the state of your deck when you played Zephyr, whereas now it checks the state of your deck at the start of the game. That's how all Highlander cards are now printed. Before it was different.
I think we got there at the end.
I think we did. Speaking of the end, are we at the last card here?
Atakhan, an 8-mana legendary spell that's dormant for 3 turns. While dormant, at the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Give +2/+2 to all demons. Hidden, continue after this awakens.
That's cool.
It's cool.
It's like it's like Kill Jaden without getting rid of your deck.
Yeah, Kill Jaden can never. Actually, you play this with Kill Jaden, you're just going to the
dude,
you're going to the moon
Kill
with this
Jaden,
one.
And you're actually you're not losing the late game.
You're going
You
to the
don't lose,
moon, dude.
ever.
Yeah.
If you make it to late game, you don't lose.
I
You
really
play Kill
want.
Jaden, then you play Atakhan, and you
What if your opponent plays Kill Jaden and you got Atakhan and everything just gets fucking jacked?
So do you need
True.
this just so I understand? This card needs to be alive for that effect to be working.
Yes.
Is that what you're assuming, right?
Repeat that? What do you mean?
Like, so the hidden effect of this card doesn't. If this card has to be alive for, like, are you assuming that like? This
Yeah. No, it does. It does need to be alive. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just misunderstood. Yeah.
No,
But I know what you mean.
I just wanted some clarification. That's all. I feel like it shouldn't. I feel like the hidden effect should make that a permanent effect.
And the craziest part is that I don't need to change a single word about the hidden, I think.
Yeah, I don't think.
True.
I
Or
don't think you should. No, I don't
Just
think.
be like
you need to change-
interpret it better.
Yeah,
idiot.
interpret it better. No, because I feel like it should,
I feel like I
should
need to
go
give it a
on
little bit
forever.
better flavor, for it to make sense. Continue after this awakens.
Continue for the rest of the game after.
Yes,
this awakens.
continue for the rest of the game. That's probably cool. Just because, like, you want, sometimes legendaries bend the.
Just be
rules
hidden for
when
the
it
rest of
comes-
the game or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for rest of the game, because sometimes like legendaries bend the rules on like what's written on them.
Yeah.
Like you know them. Like like rye cleaver, like that. You know what I mean? Make a sandwich.
Yeah, you can you do some wacky flavor with legendaries for sure.
Right. So like this could be like a cool legendary where it says like continue forever or like
continue
like,
forever or
it's like alternate Killjade.
Yeah.
Like instead of getting random demons and getting rid of your deck,
Killjade.
You're trusting your demons that you have in your deck for the sake of like having to pay an extra mana. It's a weaker body, but you're trusting that your demons you have, not random ones you get from Killjade, are going to win you the game.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you're playing this, you're also playing Killjade.
Oh, you're also playing Killjade.
You're playing both for sure. Now here's the thing though. So this, when it says to all demons, so basically it's gonna buff your the ones on the field. It's gonna buff the ones in your deck and in your hand, but it's not an aura effect, which means like your deck in Killjade, it's not a deck, it's a portal, so it wouldn't actually apply to them. Is it a deck? I would consider it to not be a deck. It would be a portal.
It has a cap.
So technically it is technically a deck because all cards that draw spells from your deck draw from the portal, so that means it's a deck. Things that your opponent's spells that say target a card in your opponent's deck, do something with it, pulls from the portal, so it's a deck. So
I mean, it still interacts with the deck. So I didn't want it to interact with a portal. That's what I had in mind because the demons in the portal gets buffed by Killjade anyway.
By the way, who cares? It's Warlock.
Yeah, they're big demons. You either kill them or you don't, and it's over. So
honestly, no, like legitimately, lore-wise, who the fuck cares if Warlocks have bigger demons?
Yeah,
they're Warlocks.
If they've already played Killjade. Like, who cares if they're getting double the buffs?
Who cares about the funny numbers, dude? It's fucking Warlock. There are funny numbers everywhere.
They already got to late game. They win. Like, it's over.
That's a good card. I also, by the way, good card. Reminds me of the Demon Hunter legendary they printed.
Yeah,
the one that dealt 3 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
The one that deals 3 damage? What, like while it's dormant or something?
I
or
got
what do you
it.
Yep. It's like something.
I got it.
Malkarok or something. Magtheridon. That's what it is.
Magtheridon. Unreleased.
Nice. Yeah. That's
this
cool.
One's cool.
That is cool.
Yep.
Dormant for 2 turns. Is Dormant 3 turns common, or does that almost never happen? I feel like I've seen that
Dormant
before.
Can be any amount of turns.
Yeah, no, but just like generally, this is like a sub rule. Like there's like no cards with Dormant 4 turns, for example.
There's a card with Dormant 5 turns.
Jesus. Okay, well that's fucking me tonight. Yeah. Oh my god.
There's a card with Dormant until you draw 3 cards. Until your opponent draws 3 cards.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some with like they're dormant for a long time, but they have a condition to awaken faster. Yeah.
Yep. I actually really like this because I think even the maybe you didn't intend this, but I'm pretty sure how it reads, Atakhan gets bigger while he's dormant.
So I made the stats and stuff thinking to ask you guys this question, but technically this is not an aura effect, and so he would not get buffed here because he is dormant. But still, I think with that being said, I think it would still work. If it was an aura effect, that would still make sense. Because if he awakens, he just gets the aura.
When you put all in caps like that, then it becomes.
It's an aura.
Everything.
Yeah, but dormant is still particularly another particular thing, right? So all is all, but dormant is still dormant. You know.
Undormant.
Yeah.
When he becomes undormant, he will gain the buffs.
If it's an aura.
Discover.
So
if it's an aura, because it is an aura.
You don't want it to be an aura, but the way you worded it makes it an aura. So unless you word it differently, it will be an aura.
Because if I didn't want to make it this aura, I would need to make the text really big by saying like give +2/+2 to demons in your hand, like on your board, deck, and hand or something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but that's too much text.
So it's an aura. It will always get the buffs no matter what. So it will get the buffs.
So here's the thing. Even if it did, and it is an aura, let's say this still gets targeted. I think
don't
it's fine.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I never
yeah.
said it was
I
a big
think
deal. I was just
whether
saying, I was actually going to say that's a cool interaction.
Yeah, whether one or the other, I still think 8 mana 6/6 is fine. If it wakes up as an 8 mana 12/12, it's still fine. I think either way is fine. So I kind of covered both bases, but unfortunately, I do not have the space to write board deck in hand because I still want to have hidden. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The way it's written is just an aura effect, and if you don't want it to be an aura effect, you have to list it different. But I don't think it's possible.
yeah, it's just gonna have to be an
You
aura
also
effect.
don't need to. Fuck
That's-
it. Let
it doesn't-
Killdrain be more powerful. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you start printing 8, 9, 10 mana cards, they have to fucking pull out their dick and slam it on the table.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can't
No, it makes sense.
nothing.
You can't expect
know what I mean?
to be in a room with gods and not get fucked.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
For sure.
not if it does something strong, sure. Let it do something strong. It's one card. If it becomes the most powerful card, tweak it. That's how
Oh,
that's how card games work.
Man, turn 7 Killdrain into turn 8 Atakhan.
See, that's actually bad.
That's probably bad. Because I know
that's
Killdrain
actually
is
probably
played
bad.
at the end of the game when you're. Because
Yeah,
you still want to have
really wanna
spells, because
play.
you don't have spells if
Yeah.
your deck is just demons. But yeah. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys for today. This is 2.5 hours. We've got a big day tomorrow night as well. We got a whole bunch of cards.
Yeah.
But I think these were some fun cards. I think I think I cooked a little bit better on these cards than before, except for the rules that I don't fucking understand about secrets and stuff. Aside from that,
except for the secrets.
I think in terms of like how interesting they are, if you want them in your deck, how strong they are, I feel like the strength I'm getting a little bit closer. Some are just way off. Some are way off, but not in a terrible way, like a very fixable way. And I got some really good suggestions for sure. I think Vladimir is the one I have to rework the most for sure, because that's just too unplayable. Vladimir, the Crimson Reaper.
That's true.
But yeah.
Heck yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I love
That was
looking at
great.
your cards, dude. I actually
We
they're
just love
always
looking at your deck, dude.
yeah, love looking at the deck.
Yeah. My big old